Back now in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. We're just about set for a kickoff as we resume action in the second quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Final play of the half, Purdy. And this is caught, Jennings. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Third and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Stafford. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Rams punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Johnson. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
To throw is Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now Stafford. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 23.
Here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
This one swung out to Williams. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Now it's Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing here, Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Purdy. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a 49er first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Purdy looking to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the Jets sweep, this is Eskridge. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line
1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Blue 60!
Stafford now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, LA! 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams Niners take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. Certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now he's going to step up and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Gain of 7. 1st down.
Purdy now to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. So they get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. On the slant into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Purdy, big 4th down play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Up the middle, it's Williams. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Williams. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
A gain of 6.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Broken tackle. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
13-yard line.
This a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 40.
Back to throw. Stafford. Touchdown! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Here's Groupie for the PAT. Increase their lead to 28. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 24. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
3 yards on the play.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Purdy. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. We'll start in the 4th quarter with that deficit and to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The busy night continues for Williams. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9. Back to throw. Purdy. That throw left side for Pearsall is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a 49er first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out!
The God, McCaffrey. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. 2nd and 5.
Get set!
McCaffrey on the counter. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 65 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
49ers.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Rams' 18-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got it.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for L.A., they move back.